Welcome to the Fredericksburg Center for Creative Arts, FCCA, September 2025 exhibition in the Frederick Gallery titled Landscapes and Waterscapes. Our juror and judge, Catherine Hillis, is with me. I would like to invite you to attend this exhibition in person. We're located in the historic Silversmith House at 813 Sophia Street in downtown Fredericksburg. This month we also have a photography exhibition, solo show by Chris McClintock in the Members Gallery. Thank you to Thomas Cruz of University of Mary Washington for his videography skills and putting our videos on YouTube. We are open on Thursday through Friday from noon to 4, Saturday 11 a.m. to 4, and Sundays 1 to 4, Monday noon to 4. We are closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're known as the place where art and history meet. We invite you to come in and see our exhibitions in person and attend our free open public receptions on First Friday from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Now I'd like to introduce formally our juror, Catherine Hillis. Catherine graduated from the University of Georgia, the BFA cum laude, and pursued Master Fine Arts Studio at the University of Texas. She has earned signature memberships in 10 organizations across the country and competes on the professional plein air circuit. She is nationally recognized as an award-winning artist, and her work appears in prestigious private, corporate, and museum collections throughout the United States and abroad. Her work and articles appear in many popular magazines such as Splash, Watercolor Artist Magazine, Plein Air Magazine, The Art of Watercolor, Fine Art Connoisseur Magazine, The Washington Post, and American Artist Magazine. Also a wonderful teacher, she travels throughout the United States and internationally offering her classes in watercolor. She has served as a member of the faculty at the Art League in Alexandria, Virginia, Frederick Community College in Maryland, and in many art centers across the country. She relocated from Savannah?
St. Simon's Island.
St. Simon's Island, to of all places, the Fredericksburg region, and lives at
Lake of the Woods.
So we welcome to you, and now Catherine will talk a little bit with you about the awards, recognitions, and work. Thank you for this wonderful exhibition.
Thank you, Carol, and thank you to the FCCA just for being here and for being here for so long in the Fredericksburg community, and thank you, Carol, for asking me to judge. It's always an honor to be able to look at work and judge and jury it and paint on everybody is what I would say. So hey, I just want to thank Carol Morgan and the FCCA for inviting me to judge. What an honor. Thank you so much. Just a word about how I do look at artwork. I was able to look at the slides and generally I'm looking at technique. Does the artist really know their medium? After that, is there a narrative? Is there a compelling story? And of course, if they know the technique, how are the values, the color mixing, all of the design elements that go into making good art. Lastly, when I'm in person, I am going to look at the framing, so be sure that your piece is presented as professionally and beautifully as it can be. Thank you again. Good luck and congratulations. So, one of the first honorable mentions is for this terrific watercolor by Brohauf from Kaloa, Hawaii, called Summer Mazes, Northern Arizona. I'm a watercolor painter, and this painting breaks all the rules, which is exactly what I like about it. And it's a very abstract format, and it's just, it just caught my eye, and I couldn't stop looking at those big, bold, colorful shapes. Congratulations. Another honorable mention goes to Karen O'Donnell for March Lights. The composition and the strong colors in this just caught my eye, and I couldn't quit looking at it. What a dramatic story this one tells, and I really felt it deserved an honorable mention award. Congratulations. Congratulations to Marcia Chavez of Falmouth, Virginia, for it is Elijah's First Fish. Technically pretty well done in oils, but what really caught my eye was the story, the whimsical nature of what the artist was producing here, and congratulations for your honorable mention award. Congratulations to Joseph Bailey, honorable mention for your watercolor Maine Rocky Coast. Beautifully done. Technically a very beautifully created watercolor painting. He really knows what he's doing with the medium, and congratulations on this honorable mention. Congratulations to Teresa Blatt of North Hills, California, for The Place Called Morning, which is mixed media. This is a collage. When I looked at this in the photographs, I wasn't quite sure, but when I saw it in person today, I was really charmed. It's a very evocative piece with a lot of textures and a lot of little stories going on in the background. We've got some little birds and all sorts of almost origami look to this, which I didn't really note in the photograph of the work. So this show, apparently good things come in small packages, because this one has won third place. And I also love the way it's framed, double matted, looks professionally presented, and framing is a very important thing when you're presenting your work. You want to really be sure that the frame really adds to the painting and doesn't detract from it. So this is beautifully framed, beautifully made, nice composition, many values in this, and very well produced. Second place is another small piece. Again, great things are coming in small packages for this show. This is a pen and ink, Virginia Road Trips by Elise Iglio of Prince George, Virginia. Wow, her technique is really splendid. Beautifully done pen and ink, and I'm sure she took a lot of time not only to learn her medium, which is very important, but she also worked on design on this one. Very important to take a breather, step back, think of your design before you ever put anything to paper. Also, you might notice beautifully framed piece, double matted, the frame looks beautiful, and it adds to the presentation and does not detract from it. Congratulations, wonderful technique. You really are good at what you do. Congratulations. Tell me this is not a wow. This is a terrific shot. This painting, Sunrise over Ochre Cliffs, France, by Penny Parrish of Fredericksburg. It's a photograph, again, beautifully framed and presented in a professional manner. I really like the size of it. The size goes well with the topic, with the subject. Had this been printed small, I don't think it would be nearly as powerful as it is here. But the artist was so lucky to capture this moment in time when the sunset was just proliferating over these red ochre hills. And I've been there, I've seen that, so I know how really immense and majestic that is. But I want to say to Penny, congratulations. I love your composition. I love your color scheme. I am not a photographic expert, but I can just tell you that this is a beautifully designed photo, and congratulations.
Thank you to Catherine Hillis for the very difficult challenge of selecting work for an all-media exhibition, and especially thank you to Catherine for her outstanding job of selecting awards, which are presented on first Friday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Please come in and visit these wonderful works of art in person. So many of them will capture your attention, get up close, see the fine details, and enjoy. The rest of this video will continue with a walkthrough of the entire exhibition. Thank you for visiting with the FCCA.